Hey, Dustin from Invest Media here. I just want to say, hope you're having a great day. I hope you're getting after it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be something as big as this. It can be small steps. You know, we started out with an F350, a 2005 F350 6x12 trailer. And we just hustled out of that and continued to hustle. And, you know, we started with the tree service. I mean, excuse me, just to have a trailer and have to put that brush in there and piece that brush up, and then to come back the next day and grab the logs. It was an absolute nightmare, a backbreaker, but it all led to something good. It all started with day-by-day plan, and that's what I want you guys to do if you're not there yet. You know, how am I going to get to this next step? How are we going to target our audience? What kind of audience? What kind of product? How can we scale it? And every day you want to think about that and design a little bit more. And trust me, it'll get there as long as you stay dedicated. Okay, we actually had a real tough day on this day, and these things are going to happen. It's just part of business. You know, a lot of logistics involved. We're running this excavator, and we're processing this wood, and, you know, because of logistics and just not setting up those routes properly, after 6 hours, we had only accumulated $300. Now, if you're going to be in business, $300 after 6 hours of business is not a lot of money. You, at minimum, should have over $1,000 in the service industry, and I don't care if you're doing driveways, roofs, whatever the case is. For yourself, there should be over $1,000 with that 6 hours of time. So we were pretty upset with that, but we're just going to retool, get back, and that's what you need to do. These things are going to happen. I thought it would be real important to share my experiences, because we like to talk about the victories, but the losses are what gets us stronger for those bigger victories. You know, when you're having days like this, the successful individuals are the ones that can look themselves in the mirror and say, hey, how could we have done better? And that's what I do. I'm constantly looking myself in the mirror. I'm constantly analyzing these days and saying, what can I do better? What could I have done better? And I'm having those honest conversations. And if you have those honest conversations with yourself, you're always going to grow in business. But the individuals who lie to themselves and they tell themselves it wasn't their fault, and they can't look themselves in the mirror, and they constantly blame everyone else, those individuals don't get anywhere. The successful ones running $1 million companies, or at minimum making a few $100,000 for themselves a year, are constantly analyzing themselves and wondering how they could have done better. And that's what I want to share with you today. And that's, we'll make sure from a logistics standpoint that our routes are more together going forward, and the orders are actually worth our time, and that won't happen in the future. I want to thank you all for watching this video. Like, subscribe, share, so ultimately we can hire an editor and really grow the channel the way we want to.